Read Bible English. Be disappointed. Bondage. Branch. Cripple. Donkey. Fertilizer. Fig. Flower. Hypocrite. Illustration. Indignant. Instantly. Necessary. Permeate. Rejoice. Shamed. Sickness. Synagogue. I'm done my word test. And then this is Luke 13. Illustration of the barren fig tree. Then Jesus used this illustration. A man planted a fig tree in his garden and came again and again to see if there was any fruit on it, but he was always disappointed. Finally, he said to his gardener, "I waited 3 years and there hasn't been a single fig. Cut it down. It's taking up space we can use for something else." A gardener answered, "Give it one more chance. Leave it another year and I will give it a special attention and plenty of fertilizer. If we will get fig next year, fine. If not, you can cut it down." Jesus heals on the Sabbath. One Sabbath day, Jesus was teaching in a synagogue. He saw a woman who had been crippled by an evil spirit. She had been bent double for 18 years and was unable to stand up straight. Then Jesus saw her. He called her over and said, "Woman, you are healed of your sickness." Then he touched her and instantly she couldn't stand straight. How she praised and thanked God. But the leader in charge of the synagogue was indignant at that Jesus had healed her on the Sabbath day. There are 6 days of a week for working. He said to the crowd, "Come on, those days to be healed, not on a Sabbath." But the Lord replied, "You hypocrite, you work on a Sabbath day. Don't you untie you ox or your donkey from their stalls on the Sabbath and lead them out for water? Wasn't it necessary for me, even on the Sabbath day, to free this dear woman from the bondage in which Satan had been held her for 18 years? This shame his enemy and all the people rejoice at the wonderful things he did." Illustration of the mustard seed. Then Jesus said, "What is the kingdom of God like? How can I illustrate it? It is like a tiny mustard seed planted in the garden. It grows and became a tree, and the birds come and find shelter among its branches." Illustration of the East. He also asked, "What else is the kingdom of God like?" It is like yeast, used by a woman making bread, even though she used a large amount of flour. The yeast permeates every part of the dough. Mustard seed. It's like a gospel. So we planted this gospel in someone's heart or in our hearts. We believe this is the very tiny seed, but it grows 60 and 30 and 100 times, and it gives many fruit to our God. So we don't think about the mustard seed is very simple and very tiny. We have to expect how mustard seed grow very largely and wonderfully. So we very expected to get a this kind of mustard seeds and fruits for His glory.